I ask you to confer the degree of Doctor of Letters, honoris causa, upon Raffi Cavoukian.
Chancellor McEachern, President Piper, faculty members, parents and guests, fellow graduates, it gives me great pleasure to be here with you today and to receive this wonderful honor from the University of British Columbia. I'm also delighted to share this day with so many young adults. Not too long ago, I imagine we were singing Baby Beluga together. And here you are, Beluga graduates. It's been a privilege to have made music for children and for families for 3 decades. I'm grateful for the trust and support they've shown me, and also grateful for the gifted musicians who have joined me in concert and on my recordings. You know, as a children's troubadour, I wrote and recorded songs with life-affirming imagery, with a positive outlook. And now, in my evolving role as a global troubadour, I still write and record new songs for older audiences, but still celebrating the wonders of life and the global human family. Currently, I'm promoting a philosophy I call child honoring, a children-first approach to restoring communities and ecosystems, based on the simple idea that how we regard and treat the very young is the key to creating humane and therefore sustainable societies. I see this as an organizing principle for a culture of peace. It's a vision I've shared with luminaries like the Dalai Lama and Jane Goodall, and many others, including scientists, doctors, academics, writers, and economists who've embraced child honoring as a revolution in values, one that calls for a profound redesign of society based on the priority needs of its young. As a creed that crosses all cultures and faiths, child honoring calls us to question everything, from childcare policies to the right to a living wage, from how we measure economic progress to our stewardship of the planet, from our physical treatment of children to the impact of corporate exploitation on their minds and on their bodies. So in the rest of my life, I will work to inspire societies to honor their young, to build the social capacity vitally needed for a humane and sustainable world. To the graduates assembled here today, my hearty congratulations for your hard work, your perseverance. You did it. This is your day. And I will say, my friends, that we live in times of opportunity and peril, times which urgently call for our full humanity. Today, 6 billion of us worldwide live in a colossal dilemma. Our global home is on fire. Its finite resources are being stripped by greed. Its life support systems, from the great forests to the coral reefs, are overwhelmed. We may be the first generation to wonder if we'll be among the last. Some say we have 20 to 25 years to decisively set humanity's course, to move from destruction to restoration, from the mechanistic view of life to the organic and magical, from a selfish bottom-line culture where money rules to a mature society of social and environmental responsibility, or as Nelson Mandela has put it, to turn this world around for the children, for the children. And universities and their graduates can play an important role in this turning. Now, in Harry Potter terms, I would say the situation calls for wizards. In the Muggle environment of unsustainable commerce, we need the best wizards we can find. That's where you come in. Because children today are born with toxic chemicals barely known 50 years ago. And breast milk has become among the most contaminated of foods on the planet. And yet corporations still target the very young for consumer loyalty from birth. Let me say to you that business as usual has failed its children, has failed you in your childhood dreams, has ignored the warning signs of a world in trouble. That's why in many countries, millions of people, comprising a group referred to as the second superpower, are dreaming of and working towards a different possible world, a vibrant world, a hospitable world for all its children, and for the children you may want to have someday. The great psychologist Abraham Maslow said, healthy individuation requires resisting unhealthy enculturation. And so I would say to you, keep alive your radical inquiry. Resist the consumer hypnosis, the Muggle enculturation. Instead, reside in your heart's desire for your life's path. Take your soul to work. Let it infuse all your intentions. Live along your highest spiritual values. Like the beluga whales who swim wild and free, may you pursue your passions true to your own nature and help to turn this big, beautiful planet into the world of our dreams. Well, in closing, I'd like to sing a song with you. We've heard it from Mandela, turn this world around for the children.